Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for March 17th. We are looking at the Euro-USD pair. Let me zoom in a little bit. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways with a bias that is sideways. It did close down for the day, but just barely. Did create an inside bar just by a little bit. We are looking for this pair to potentially move as high as 91.19, possibly as low as 89.49. Look for some resistance around 90.70 and look for some support around 89.95. Now, looking at the Euro-USD pair, this particular pair did close down. It broke previous resistance but pulled back to close lower. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways with a bias that is sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 138.80, possibly as low as 136.49. Look for some resistance around 138.00 and look for some support around 137.05. Now, looking at the pound US dollar pair, this pair broke to the upside, did close higher for this session. Overall, still moving sideways, although it does have somewhat of an upward bias. Look for it to potentially go as high as 154.60, possibly as low as 151.13. Look for some resistance around 154.00 and look for some support around 152.02. Now let's take a look at the US Swiss. This pair continues to move to the downside, biased to the downside, and is moving lower. It did pull back prior to the close, but still broke previous support. We are looking for it to continue lower. If it does get a pullback, look for it to potentially go as high as 106.21. Possibly as low as 104.58. Look for some resistance around 105.75 and look for some support around 105.00. Well, that about does it for the charts, at least for now. We do have the US CPI being released for February at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Consensus on that is that it has moved a little bit lower from 0.2% to 0.1%. Year to date, they're showing a move from 2.6% down to 2.3%. So inflation has not kicked in as of yet. We definitely have to keep an eye on it. Obviously, if inflation starts to kick in at that point, it could change the game. But right now, it has not. Well, that pretty much wraps us up for the news announcements. What I'm looking for, the U.S. Japanese yen did create a inside bar. Look for a potential breakout of that. Let me draw some lines real quick. We also have some trend lines that you could draw that do indicate a potential breakout as well. You could basically look for a breakout to the upside here and an exit at this point for a quick little bit. Look for a short here and look for a potential exit at that price. Basically, you're looking to grab a few pips regardless of the direction that it goes. Here we're looking at about 15 to the upside. To the downside, looks like it's a little less at about 10. So either way, it's a quick little scalp. I do believe that you will get that depending on which direction it breaks, but nonetheless, definitely keep this on your radar. Well, that pretty much wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.